Steve Posselt, good morning.
G'day, Joseph.
Getting ready to do this, I think, from this weekend?
Start Saturday at Echuca, and paddle up the Murray for 17 kilometres and turn right and paddle up the Goulburn.
Why are you doing it?
Well, I've actually done some fairly significant trips in the past with my kayak with three wheels. One of them was from Brisbane to Adelaide in 2007, where I walked 1,080 kilometres and paddled 2,170. And I talk about our rivers and how surface water and groundwater are all linked and all sorts of things. And one of the things that I put on one of my slides is an arrow where they're building the north-south pipeline. And I talk about that as being one of the silly things that we're doing in this country. And I thought, well, if you're going to talk about it, Sunshine, you really ought to put your money where your mouth is and go and do something about it. So that's where this was born.
I take it you're deliberately looking for some areas where things have dried up a bit.
No. I'm not looking for anything in particular. What happens on these things is you just take what you get. I've got no idea how low the river is in places, or maybe I can paddle all the way. That'd be nice. Maybe it'll rain between now and then, which would be nice for everybody. I will just deal with the river as things happen, but I know, obviously, when I get to Killingworth, where the pump station is, that I walk over the hill and over to the Yarra River. So there's 65 kilometres of walking anyway, and then the rest we'll just see what happens.
Highlighting your concerns over the north-south pipeline?
That's the main thing. I just cannot see, I cannot fathom how anybody can think the way the government has thought over this. To me, I think it's not rocket science, it's very simple. We have a river system that is drying out from the mouth. The river does not get to the sea. It's coming back and back and back. It's just drying out. And we're going to take water out of that river system, pump it over a mountain, put it through houses and factories and businesses in Melbourne, and then let it go out to sea. It just seems madness.
A lot of people, of course, have very passionate opinions about the north-south pipeline. When you go to Melbourne, are you actually going to go right to Spring Street, I'm trying to say, to Parliament House?
No, I'm getting out at Federation Square. There will be people there to meet me. Hopefully there'll be a bit of media there. The whole idea of this is the symbolism from coming from the Murray Goulburn area over the hill to Melbourne is to take it to the people of Melbourne and say to the people of Melbourne, look, this is not fair. Don't steal the water. Have a heart. Think about this. You've got lots of alternatives. There's almost as much water falls on Melbourne as Melbourne uses. The river doesn't have any alternative. Just please have a heart. That's what I'm saying.
Going to paddle your canoe up the river, as it were, this Saturday. Will there be a send-off?
There'll be a send-off at Echuca. What we're asking is that people come along to various points on the river. There'll be something happening at Shepparton and Murchison and Nagambie and Seymour, Killingworth. And if they can come along, show support, bring banners, there will be some media there, so the more support, the better it looks. To fund the trip, I'm hoping to sell books, my Crimea River book, which is about my adventure down the Darling and the Murray, and is a story about not only an adventure but my journey from where I started as an engineer, what I thought, to having come out of university thinking I knew everything, to now at 56 thinking, well, perhaps, son, you don't know much at all. And it's all about that, so I'm hoping that people would like to buy those books and help fund the trip.
Good one, Steve. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be a little bit more grist for the mill, publicity-wise, over the whole north-south pipeline issue. You're not concerned that it's a dead duck in that the pipeline's being constructed as we speak?
Just because you build a pipeline doesn't mean you have to turn the pumps on.
Fair cop. All right, Steve, good luck. Thanks for the chat.
Okay, thanks, Joseph.